Welcome to week 5, social media. We will be reading from Cronky 2017, chapter 8, social media information systems, CE 11, enterprise social networks and knowledge management. We'll have weekly discussions as usual, case study, collaborations, and annotated bibliography. Create 2 more entries, and then you will have a written assignment and a write-up. Week 5, social media information systems. This week you will learn about social media information systems, including what they are and how they work. More importantly, you will learn how these systems advance an organization strategy and see how companies gain revenue from social capital. Finally, you will learn about the security risks and future challenges of social media. Learning outcomes. Upon completion of this learning topic, you should be able to analyze how social media is applied to create a competitive advantage for companies. Describe and analyze social media information systems, enterprise social networks, knowledge management and content management systems. Articulate how companies earn revenue from social capital and implications of IT. Analyze the security risks associated with personal and organizational social media. Extrapolate the effects social media will have on organizations and IT within the next 10 years. Learning activities, readings, and presentations. Complete the readings and resources for this week as listed in the course assignments and activities table in the course syllabus. Discussion topics. As a reply to this message, please identify the internal and external risks social media has created for companies. Please include examples of how companies are managing the risks in different industries: healthcare, technology, financial. Please be specific in your response. Number 2, as a reply to this message, please identify the risks of employee communication using social media and how companies are managing the risk or should manage the risk. Please include examples and/or research in your response. The case study for this week, case study number 8, Sedona Social, pages 240 to 242. As a reply to this message, please review, analyze the case, and answer the following questions. Search Facebook and one other social media site for Sedona, Arizona, and examine a variety of Sedona area pages. Identify the pros and cons of each page along with suggestions on how to improve these pages. As the purpose of the Chamber of Commerce is to foster a healthy business climate for all businesses in the community, identify 7 to 10 guidelines for local businesses to consider when developing their social presence. As Sedona has become potentially conflicting community groups, identify at least 3 ways the Chamber of Commerce can use social media to help manage conflict between these groups. Collaboration exercise. Read Cronky 2017, Chapter 8, Social Media Information Systems. Read Cronky 2017, CE 11, Enterprise Social Networks and Knowledge Management, page 535. And you will also read Chapter 8, Social Media Information Systems, IMS Lab 8, pages 8 to 16. The exercise will include a debate and contrast a traditional CRM strategy, Boeing.com, to social CRM strategy of Amazon.com. You will use a group discussion forum to talk to each other only, no outside emails. Team Boeing and Team Amazon will be the 2 teams. There's a thread I have assigned 5 students to each team. You will research a company's products and business environment. Research a company's CRM approach. Each team needs to answer the following questions. Identify the attributes of traditional and social CRM approach. Identify the pros and cons of your company's CRM approach. Identify the products and business environments that justify this approach. Identify if there is any justification for your company to employ the alternative CRM approach. By Wednesday night, one person from each team will compile and post the team's results for the whole class to the general discussion board. Class discussion. Each student needs to respond to the other team's posts with additions or questions regarding the research and conclusion. Minimum 2 posts by Sunday night. Based on both teams' findings, identify which approach you find most sustainable in the next 5 years and why. The written assignment for this week will be following the APA style guidelines. Prepare 2-page paper, not including the cover page and reference page, describing the impact of social media on organizations in the next 10 years. Address the following. Identify the possible management and organizational challenges that may arise. Identify the IT changes required to support social media as an organizational strategy in the future. Identify IT security risks and possible security assurance methods that would mitigate these risks. No less than 3 articles must support your research essay. Remember, all sources that are cited in the text must appear in your reference list at the end of the paper. Your reference list must have at least 3 scholarly references cited. Post your paper in the exercise write-up week 5 Dropbox. Again, we always have the rubrics that you can go to use as your guideline for all assignments. Annotated bibliography. Add 2 entries to your AB. Highlight the new in yellow, removing any highlights from previous submissions. Research 1 article on the implications of social media on IT systems and methodologies. Your other AB entry for the week should be related to social media information system security concerns. And again, you have the bibliography project, the example, and the rubric to guide. And for the discussion here, I will just give you an example of the week 5 group discussion for Team Boeing and Team Amazon. Again, the teams have been assigned already, and the instructions are here. So once you are together, you can just click here and start a separate thread for each team, and then follow the instructions accordingly.